Yo, look at this! A couple of young activists, including some teenagers, just won a first-of-its-kind climate trial in Montana. Yo, look at this. They said that Montana violated their constitutional rights to a clean and healthy environment by allowing for fossil fuel drilling. Look, this might be a first of its kind, but this will not be the last. This is the path. They will litigate their way to all land being sacrificed to the establishment. You watch. Allowing bumbles to take a dump on your block and sleep in the street, that's not violating your constitutional right to a free and clean environment. But somehow this is. If this does not get overturned in an appeal, this will set an extremely dangerous precedent. I'm glad we're all taking orders from 17-year-olds. Look at this. Claire Vlasis was 17 years old when she became a plaintiff in the case. Now she's 20 and works as a ski instructor. And she says climate change hangs over every aspect of her life. Oh, a ski instructor, you say? What are skis made out of? Oil and gas and petroleum products? Oh, look at that. Oh, what else does skiing mean? The slopes of ski resorts are smoothed at night by a large diesel engine snowcat. You know that lift that takes you up the mountain, you nerd? It's packed up by a diesel engine. A ski resort has to clear trees for slopes and runs. They have to create artificial snow. Those machines are created and operated using petroleum and fossil fuel products, using pipes to move the water around to create the artificial snow, pipes made of plastic, which is made of oil. Most ski jackets, ski pants, and gloves are made out of polyester, which is made from petroleum. These people are so full of it, but sadly, these 17-year-olds are being used as a pawn. You're telling me they all just organized on their own and assembled a legal defense and spent months, if not years, litigating and going through all this? No, of course not. They got manipulated. I'm sure she signed the court papers with a plastic pen, drinking out of a plastic cup of water that she got from a machine made of plastic with a plastic water bottle on it, and then she's wearing a polyester suit, and she's skiing down the mountain on a petroleum ski with a petroleum-made jacket. Cool! And then skiing into the lodge for lunch to drink a plastic beverage out of a plastic water bottle and a plastic-wrapped sandwich full of seed oils that she tosses down her gullet, and trying to finish up the day in time so she can make it to her gasoline-powered car with its rubber and petroleum product-created wheels so she could drive to the freaking courthouse to sue the state for all that petroleum that she's using for everything. Yo, everything is so dumb. The play is so obvious. Creating and manufacturing goods that keep the world moving will ultimately need to be sacrificed to the bureaucracy under the guise of saving the planet and preserving your supposed constitutional right to a clean planet. They'll try to bleed states, municipalities, and companies dry, and then we'll have to import it from other places, which will just use even more of the exact same fuel that they're pretending that they're trying to ban or block. None of which will have any impact on the environment whatsoever. And then as they bleed the companies, and then the states, and then the cities and the municipalities dry, including the private citizens and their land, the land and all of their resources will ultimately be sacrificed to the state to be managed and supposedly preserved, you know, to save the climate and all of us and maintain our constitutional right to breathe air that's clean or whatever. And they're using these Gen Z 17-year-old girls to be the stewards of this, celebrate these young leaders when they're really just being used as a pawn to steal from everybody else. But it's a 17-year-old girl, so you can't say anything. I wouldn't be surprised if any land damaged by a natural disaster, timely, would ultimately be sacrificed to the state and turned into a preservation under this same guise. This is the play, guys, but here it is. It's just a little, one piece at a time, until sooner or later, they take it all. But whatever.